Good afternoon, all. Hope we are all doing well. Bama, how are we doing in the comments? How are we doing? How are we doing? Supposed to be racing this today, but I had to go out of town last minute. Oh, no good. Unfortunately for you, that means you get to watch my stream instead. So, I'm not sure that's too good. Hope we're all doing well, everyone. Hope we are all doing well. We've got ourselves a good race here. A good... well, a good series, a good manufacturer series. One little glitch that I think I have spotted is this here. So when you selected your cars for the Mercedes, which is who I've gone with this season, it gives you the Group 4 with the SLS, and then it gives you the Group 3 AMG, the GT3, but it gives you the 2020 car. Which is interesting because then it's allowed me here in the Mercedes 2016, it's allowed me to enter with that car. There we go. So, slightly strange. I think it's allowing me to enter with that car, but I might be wrong. Is it? Is it not? I just did enter it before and it was allowing me to do that perfectly fine. Change tyres to the hard tyres. So let's look at this. So then it allows me to enter in a car that I don't think I'm supposed to be entering in. I don't know. I don't know if the 2016 is permitted or not. But if you've signed for Mercedes, by the looks of things, you have the choice. And I'm not too sure that you're meant to. So I might try and actually race with both cars throughout the stream and kind of see which is better. But we'll stick with, by the looks of things, the 2016 for the moment. In fact, no, we won't. Let me know if levels seems to be all good. Oh, it doesn't seem like we've got... Oh, no, we do. We got the game audio. That's all good. Change car. So that's our manufacturer's car given to us. So, right, let's jump on this then. Better get ready for rain. Yeah, I heard that rain is looking slightly likely. I am really, really looking forward to this. I've got to say, the only thing that I feel lets it down slightly, this combo at the moment, is hard tyres only. I would love if we could have medium and soft compounds as well. Let me know on volume audio, because I have had a slight move around of setup slightly, so the microphone, I've tried to get back to where it was. Let me know if the audio needs to come up for the microphone though. This is the problem that we're going to have in the Merc. Guaranteed to lose it out of a corner. Audio sounds good. Good, good, good. That's exactly what I'm going to be worried about. We outbrakes massively there. Right, we'll get one more lap of practicing before we get thrown into the lobbies. Oh, that's about as far wide as we can go without losing it there. Six tenths up. We were 7 tenths up there, lost a tenth. Through shifting up to third a bit too quick. Ah, no! Right, this is what we really need to be careful of in the race. And in quali and everywhere, because it's so easy to bin this car out of the corners in second gear. Oh, mate, not many people decide to watch me over Rory, that's for sure. Appreciate that. I was catching a bit of Rory's stream as well. He was doing his bit practice in the rain, which I realistically probably still need to do. Right, I'm also going to see if I can actually now... I've tweaked a few more settings, and I'm hoping that I can record as we stream. So do let me know as soon as there is any issues. If there's any issues, let me know as soon as they happen. If the stream starts to freeze or anything like that, let me know. Right, we're going to get put into the lobbies now. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. Already big, rather help the smaller streamers. Absolutely, mate. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What a hero. Here we go then. Let's let everybody know what we're up to firstly. Oh, light. What's that all about? Live. That's what we want. On YouTube. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Right. Do we have anybody in the Merc? Oh, we got a few people in the Mercs. We got a few Mercs in. Right, and let's check the race details here. So, I don't think there was any pit stop requirements, was there? What I do like is that mechanical damage is on heavy. And this is what we need to be careful of. As soon as you do any damage to the car, that stays with you in these GT1 lobbies. Stays with you until you pit and get it fixed. So, here is to hoping that we don't die, firstly. And that this seems to... Hopefully it works, basically. The idea of this, I think, is to make things a little bit more realistic. Make people actually take things a little bit more seriously. And that's what we can only hope it does. We can only hope that people start treating this like the sort of, I guess, sim racing game. Still a game, but sim racing game that it deserves to be known for. I went with the Merc Bammer because I've been in the Merc for the British Heart Foundation Championship, which I did okay in, not particularly fantastic, but we did okay. And so yeah, I've jumped in the Merc because I'm comfortable with that car, that manufacturer. And all round looking at the tracks, unfortunately I'm not going to get to do Nürburgring, but looking at the tracks, I feel like the Merc was also a good shout for this season. So here is to hoping, fingers crossed. We head out now into qualifying. This is where things get very, very exciting. Now I don't know if we have fuel in quali. I didn't actually look for that one. Do we have fuel? No fuel, but we do have brake balance. And I don't know if tyre wear is going to be on during quali. I need to check that one as well. I would like it if it was. We do that with the British Heart Foundation Championship, so you've actually got to treat your tyres good on the outlap. warm them up properly, and then get yourself into the pits as and when you need to for a fresh set of tyres on your push laps. So I think everybody's going to be well behaved here. Stay out of each other's way. It's a good start. Oh, he's in the Audi. Now that's, I would say that's brave. That's why I need to be really careful. Well, actually, we basically get 2 flying laps. I actually thought qualifying was a little bit longer than this, but we only get 2 flying laps here. So we'll try and do the first one out of traffic, and then if we manage to catch up to these guys a little bit later, we can hopefully try and tag a little bit of a slipstream. Almost just trying to get a banker lap in, but even then, that was absolutely not very good or quick at all. Also, I need to say no F1 qualifying spoilers, please. I forgot to say that, or pin that comment at the top of the chat. No F1 spoilers. I'll be catching up after this stream. You'd pin if you could. I'll do it after this quali. Oh, that's quite wide. This might be a 201 maybe. Oh, still a 202, but not too bad. We're 9/10 off the leader though. Let's try and make up some of that time and improve here. Look at this, those 3 there, they've absolutely ruined their own quali session by being so close. Now we're going to get caught up in this, I think. I really hope that's not going to be the case, because one of them's backed off. He's binned it. Oh, no! Well, that's that. That is that. There we go. And this is what I like about this, as much as it's just absolutely killed our race. I'm trying to get off the racing line there. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Trying to get out of trying to get out of people's way. That is just absolutely... That would have just finished our race, that. If we were in a race there, that would have absolutely finished it. Get out of everyone's way here. So P4 at the moment, I'm expecting a lot of people to improve their time. Oh, that was me trying to get out of people's way and not actually take a shortcut. But as we can see, this will have ruined somebody's race, this damage. And I'm all for it. I am a fan of it. I just really hope that it doesn't happen to us. That is all I can hope. Right, we actually stay P4. I'm really surprised at that. Really surprised at that. Certainly not complaining though. Right, 178 points up for grabs here. Here we go. We got a 911 up top. GTR, we got that R8. Oh, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Oh, Roadrunner's left, so now we're P3. Now we've actually got the podium. Yeah, exactly, Bama. Let's hope for a clean race. The stream, does the stream look, sound all good? No issues? Because I'm able to record now. So I want to record this race. Does the quality still look okay? That's the question. We're also going to get straight on the cheap chocolate tea cakes. What a treat. Looks and sounds fabulous. Good stuff. I'm not sure if I would go that far, but appreciate that, Bema. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Oh, this is it. Right. Oh, he's running in the Citroen. That's interesting. Right, GTR here as well. Now, I'm hoping that similar to the finals, the Gran Turismo GTWS finals, that we do have a bit of rain here at Suzuka. We're going to keep our eyes peeled on the weather radar. There it is there. Oh, we got ourselves a bit of rain. Oh, I tell you what, this is going to be mega. Watch me die in the first corner and just have to like crawl back to the pits, get lapped by everybody, and it just all go downhill. Here's to hoping none of that happens and that it all goes well. Lights out, let's go. Am I missing something? I feel like I got such a good, I was going to say launch. It was like a roll and start, so. Oh! 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 All of us absolutely done over by the cold tyres at the start of the race, and it looked as if there was a bit of water there out wide. So do we have some water on track here without any of us realising there, or have we just all gone in a little bit too hot on the cold tyres? What on earth was all that about? Oh, here we go. I'm loving this already. Someone ran wide behind us. So fuel's not going to be an issue really in this combo for this race. It's just all about not dying and keeping a check on the tyres. So we can push, but we need to be careful. I think everyone just trying to remember damage is permanent. Damage is as real as it comes, so we need to be really careful, everyone. Which everyone seems to be playing it quite sensible at the moment, which is good. Oh. Wheel to wheel. Oh, God. Felt like I was almost going to lose the car there. Grip's definitely not there as much as we all want it. Three seconds to the leader. Down to P7 after one lap. When you're saying you'd spoil it for me, are you talking about the weather, Bama, or are you talking about F1 qualifying? Which is it? Oh, someone's gone. Two 2.6, 2.5, 2.4. We got a tremendous run out there in comparison to the race leader. Oh, this is just awesome. The rain, right? Okay. Have you already seen some races on the different continents? Is that why? Are you expecting to know what's going on? Grip definitely doesn't feel to be there like it was in quali. Really, really weird. Feel the difference there in the slipstream as well. Slight touch of the brakes from the GTR up front there. I was there, buddy. I was there. go, go. Right, I think we're in a good spot here. Someone's already left. Oh! Steady on. Oh, okay, you've already seen some of the Asian continent races. I see. Yeah, well, we'll have no spoilers then in that case. I have seen a few people saying lap 12 for some reason on Rory's stream. I caught a couple of people saying lap 12, but don't know how true or correct that is. There we go. Gonna have the run on the is he in the Merc as well there actually? Yeah, the Merc. Oh, the GTR's ran wide. We definitely think that we're looking at a podium for this one. How's your rejoin? Not the best, but luckily we avoided that one. Lifted and braked a little bit earlier. Oh, ah! Thankfully no damage. Stupidly tried to get myself a good exit in second gear. Let's not be doing that again. Someone's gone. Oh, he really didn't think about his rejoin. Just as well he ghosted. Not much thought about that one, was there? While I'm racing, keep an eye on the radar for me, yeah. Are you talking to mean the weather radar? Oh. I've gone brake balance to the rear as well, just trying to think that you end up kind of using the front a lot on this track. Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Oh, what a hero. Oh, almost went in a bit too hot there. All good. Yeah, the race leader has started to absolutely run away now. Starting to see a bit of the field spread kicking in. Now my plan was to actually do 3 of these, but Jesus, I'm done in already. We've only done 7 laps. Like, not even a fifth of the way through this race. Definitely starting to feel the track. Not like it's definitely losing grip. I don't know if that's the tyres as well as the track. A bit of both at the same time. You can see the clouds rolling in. Getting a little bit of dampness on the track for sure, I think. So we're starting to see almost racing lines form at the moment. No actual rain as yet. Right, we're on to P3 now. Fastest lap for us, 2:02.5. Rain's coming in slightly, it looks like. P1's just settled into such a good rhythm, absolutely flying now. We're closing to P3 though, 1.2 the gap. Run that far wide, come on. Oh God, almost lost that altogether there. Well, spun the car around, almost. Losing a bit of time. It's definitely wet up here now, for sure. Look at this. Right, we're going to have to jump onto Inters soon, surely. It's not necessarily actually got surface water, but the grip is just not necessarily there. By the looks of it, the rain is going to come rolling in. It might be the case that we have to take a gamble and stick on the slicks for as long as possible though. Don't quite know yet. As they say, all about being on the right tyres at the right time. It just looks like we're about to have a heavy burst of rain and then that be it. Until perhaps a little bit later on. I don't quite know just yet. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. There's the rain. So it's definitely about to get heavier. It's actually just at the very top of the track. We literally saw this exactly the same actually at the GTWS finals. It was exactly the same spot on the track that got wet first. That's where we need to be the most careful. Let's go. He's gone off the track. We just want P1 to go off the track. That's the thing. 6.8 is his the gap to him at the moment, so he's lost a bit of time somewhere as well. P1. So we're about to start with the rain again. What do we think? Do we need to come in? Can we stay out? Chance it? What do we think? Here it is. There's the spots of rain on the track. John, how we doing, mate? We're just trying to work out whether or not we go into the pits. Just got a little bit of rain down at the bottom of the track here. This is the only place where we've got it at the moment. Braking extra early now. Look at this. Got to tiptoe around here. Yeah, it's basically whether or not the time that you lose in that corner at the moment, is it worth pitting for? That's the question. Bama is suggesting that we pit. I'm going to go one more and pit end of this lap. No worries at all, John. Appreciate you stopping by, as always, mate. See how much of this race you end up catching. It's looking exciting at the moment. I think Inters is going to be... See, it's just majority of the track is not Inters yet. It's literally only here now. I'm going to have to brake mega early because now our Mercedes becomes an AMG boat. There it is, there it is. I think the race leader has done exactly the same. Oh! That felt like a slight move. Surely the leader's got to have gone into the pits yet now, has he? No, he hasn't. Oh, you're kidding me! You are kidding. I literally bought tyres as well before this, but just not for this car. What an absolute moron. What an absolute moron. Oh, I can't believe that. I literally cannot believe that. What an absolute freak. I bought tyres as well, and I talked about this at the start of the stream. And it hadn't put me into this Merc, but I'd bought the tyres and I was in my own Merc, and it let me enter in the wrong car. It let me enter in the Mercedes that wasn't meant to be the one that you enter in the manufacturers. It was actually going to let me enter into that. Oh well, this race is just absolutely done for now then. The only chance I've got is that I can just survive on the slicks and save myself a pit stop later on in the race. It's the only thing now. Bammer, do you remember me at the start? I was saying it's letting me enter on in my car and I hadn't realised. Let me enter in the 2016 Merc and I had not noticed. There it is. I'm just gliding now. Yeah, that's it, done. This one is an absolute disaster. Oh, how is that bad? Yeah, so I bought the slicks and the all the slicks and all the hards and all the wet weather tires. I bought all of those, but it was for the wrong damn car. Ah, man. I'm going to keep going though. We are literally going to absolutely battle our way through this. Just going to keep a check on the weather. I don't think that this is going to dry up though. Race over, sadly. Absolutely. Bob, how are we doing? Yeah, I would agree with that, John. Race over. See if I can still get some points though. Just going to literally have to battle through, slide through and just put up with it, unfortunately. This is as worse as it's going to get, so it's only going to get better from here, hopefully, looking at the weather. But unfortunately, we're just going to continue to lose time. Tiptoeing around Suzuka in the rain, and away we go. This is where it's going to get quite frustrating, I would say. Look at that, that is full lock left. Right, this is the thing, it's dried up now. It's dried up now. And I think we can do the rest of this race on the slicks. Just need to be really careful as we go. No, still really, really wet there actually. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving the race. Oh no. Literally, I'm just gliding everywhere now. We can't do the rest of this race, unfortunately. Yeah. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I think it's going to be a case of quitting out this one. I don't really think that we can do all these laps like this. This is awful. It's taken us 3 minutes to complete a lap. Oh, man, that's such a shame, that. Yeah, at least now I know we need rain tyres. The problem being, I hope it's different the second race. I hope it's, you know, different weather and the next one might be dry and then the next one might be a little bit of rain and you don't need to pit, or... Like, I'm hoping that that's the case. How's your Rory getting on? Let's see how Rory was doing. We'll jump into some daily races in the meantime, though. Well, Rory's P11, so it was not going particularly well for him. Absolutely typical, that. Absolutely typical. Oh, Vic, sorry, mate. I didn't even spot you there, Jonathan. Sorry, buddy. Right, we'll do daily race B, and then we'll jump back into the manufacturers round about past. $43,666 for the t-shirt. I still need to sort Adam's t-shirt out. I'll be doing that tomorrow, I think. Oh, a bit too much pace kept on there. $144. I don't know if that's actually any good or not, to be honest. It's probably quite a way off. I'm still losing a lot of time in the last sector because I just don't know it very well. Without the chicane. Hit the like button, absolutely. If you haven't done so already, please, please do. Oh, just understeering off the track. Ah, man. It was in my own little world there. I forgot that we weren't going to finish that lap. Is this in the rain? Here's to hoping. Right. You hit the like button when the stream started. Hero, thank you very much, Bama. We're literally starting right from the back here. So, let's see how many places we can make up. Of course, we want to aim for the win. Easy. Easy race win from the back. Here we go. Oh! Two Ferraris almost killing each other. Go to the inside here and possibly live to regret this one. We get round together. Oh, the Red Bull. His name is. Getting caught up in the scraps here. We don't want to be getting involved in none of that, thank you very much. Oh, and they've absolutely murdered each other behind there. Fantastic. That'll be a penalty, no doubt, that now, is it? You predict 8th. Okie dokie. Well, luckily, me running wide there wasn't a penalty. But problem now, I've got 2 seconds the gap to these guys up ahead. They're all scrapping like crazy. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a little bit too late on the brakes there. Try and close, come on. P8 and P6 are our 2 predictions. I'd be happy with either of those at the moment, sat in P12. 51875. How we doing, Adam? I just mentioned there saying I'm going to sort your t-shirt out this weekend. Oh, here it is. Well, there's P11 for us. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Keep your face in the right way. Here we go. We're in the mix. We're in the mix. What's going on here? Everyone's trying to kill each other. It's not very nice. I'm going to get a slipstream past 6 cars here. It's going to be awesome, this. And by that I mean I'm going to outbrake and fly past a lot of them. Well, there's P8, the Frenchman, who's just like skittled his way through the crowd there. I had a bit of contact there from behind. P6 is the Ferrari just up ahead. With the penalty now. Ferrari, is he going to run wide? No, he's not. I'm now on the outside. It's not where I want to be. Slipstream though. Oh, just been launched. Just got absolutely launched there. And I almost got tagged again there by these two. They're being a little bit silly behind us now. Surprised I didn't get a penalty for that. Is that the which one were you talking about? The one that I got a penalty for? Was it just late, or did you comment before it came up, or? I was expecting the one for running wide on the right hand side, but I was actually just literally trying to avoid all the contact from these two idiots behind us. Ha! Well, that wasn't actually, that was fun racing, but it wasn't good racing. I was trying to get him back a little bit there because we've been absolutely done over on that one by him. Oh, being shunted wide, yeah, exactly. Carnage indeed. I tell you what, that right there just shows the difference that the new manufacturer series, full length race and heavy damage is all that you need to deter people from driving like idiots. Oh, keep that. That's all that you need to deter people. Proof. Right, let's go again on that one. Because that was good fun. As annoying as it was good fun. Yeah, that dude ain't giving you a break at all. Definitely not. There's a couple of them that was questionable. Questionable driving standards. Right, let's try and improve on this time then. We're going to have a few laps here. .43 treble 6. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. .43.966. Oh, I've gone too far there. Oh, I've gone way too far there. Right, what we got? 43 treble 6 and 966. What's this one going to be? 44,001. Let's get down to the 43s. For starters, let's get down to the 43s. Not like that, we won't. That's the one. That's a bit better. Just lifted off the power too early there. Yeah, actually, I didn't even realise how close that was, yeah. Just half a tenth out. Oh, there we go. You were probably closer on that one. Or just as close. I need to be turning in there a bit earlier, I think. A bit more trust that I'll make the corner. Right, we'll have enough time for 2 more laps here. Let's go. There was like a couple of tenths gain there. If you see, I didn't lift too late into the corner. If you're going to lift, you want to try and do it as early as you can so you can get down on the power and keep that acceleration going. 2 tenths, not improved, but gained from that last corner on the last lap. Scrubbed probably too much time off there. Too much speed off, I should say, rather, sorry. Right, 5 tenths improvement. Oh, it was going to be, but it's not now. It'll be 4 tenths improvement. Oh, it won't even be that. No. Right, final lap. We're going to improve by a couple of tenths here. What is our final lap going to be? We're down into the 43s. Mid 43s. I'm happy with that, but we want to get down. Well, really, we want to be down to the 42s. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, John was a, what's that? A 10th out? A couple, 2 tenths out. I've absolutely messed this lap up. Made a right mess of this one. Well, that's going to be that. 43.565. We'll see where that takes us into the race. Bosh. Job done. If we can get down to the 42s, I'd be happy with that. I mean, realistically, actually, the 42s... we absolutely need to be in. Look at that. All of that grid's 42s up until just before us, P13. Oh dear. Yeah, I thought I might have been a little bit higher up than that. Maybe it's not quite P3, but shocked that I'm down there. I think this is a kind of race where everyone's grafted on their quality time, haven't they? I suppose we're at the end of the week now, so everyone will have pretty decent times. Right, let's go then. No worries at all, John. Have a good weekend, mate. Catch you later on. Probably catch you on Monday, mate, I think. Have a good weekend. Why does this guy keep turning into me? What's his game all about? Whoa, what's all that about? Whoa! Really? Got absolutely no idea what that's actually in aid of. Don't understand that at all. Yeah, there we go. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Ha! Instant karma. What an idiot. Oh, I'll have a look. I'll have a look, John. Depending on times, I'm not too sure overall, to be honest. But depending on times, quite possibly. What is it that we're doing? Is it multiple races or one big race? What's he looking at do? Excuse me. What's he looking at doing? We'll join if I can do, mate. Absolutely. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Yeah, as Bob says, Bama, you'd be able to, Obama, sorry, you'd be able to race us definitely in the British Heart Foundation if you wanted to. We've already got a couple of Americans. Larry, if I remember, is from Canada. He races with us every week now. Alright, we've got one big slipstream train here. Oh, you can't move like that under braking, my friend. That doesn't get you very far, I'm afraid. Really? Typical Daily Race B, that one, wasn't it? Oh, there's a couple Batman that are on remote, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. John is on control. He's very, very quick. John's won a couple of the races. Really, really good pace. He's on controller. Quick driver. Let's do another daily race C. What were we in that was seeming to do really well? It was the Genesis, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Everyone in the Genesis. Right, let's jump in the Genesis. And we're going to see how well we can do. Because we had some really good races with this last week. There it is there. We might be able to try and improve our quality time as well. So if anyone wants to take a guess at what our quality time will be. Adam got this one right last week. When we had that 8.75. We improved that one by about 0.6 as we can see there now though. Have to get used to racing this one again. Larry just literally mentioned you there. Bama's talking about joining some of the British Heart Foundation racing, but saying obviously he's other side of the pond, but mentioned your good self. I hope we're doing well, mate. It feels like it's been a little while. Hope we're doing good. Alright, come on. Now we're going to start improving. Ah! Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so we normally race on Sundays, Bama, for the British Heart Foundation Championship. And over here, it's normally 8 PM start. So, whatever that would be over there. I guess early afternoon for you. Ah, 51.6. We're still about 4/10 off. From where we need to be. It's 10 AM now, is it? What time are we on over here? So we're at 4. So yeah, you're 6 hours behind. So it'll be 2 PM in the afternoon for you when we race on Sundays. Right, what will we get here? Another 3 laps. What will our fastest lap time be? Can we try and beat this 6:01 that we currently have and try and beat the 2:58 that we set earlier in the week? That is awful. Tell you what, that's quite interesting, that, because we were close to gaining time there until we binned it. Craig, how we doing, mate? I don't think I spotted you in the comments there. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you're in Washington and it starts 10 AM for you. Are you 10 hours behind? I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was. I didn't think you were that far behind. I only thought it was like 5 or 6. So it must be mega early for you now, then, Larry, is it? You literally just woke up and switched on your phone, and unfortunately for you, I've been there, as Affinity Racing's just gone live. Very much doubt I'm the first thing you want to see on a morning. Right, last lap. Try and improve this one. Oh, we were starting to get so much better. We're not going to get any more laps in, I don't think. We'll get majority of another lap. There we go. You're an early bird. I don't do mornings, so fair play to you for that. Oh, Craig, no way. Byron qualified for regional finals of British Indoor Karting Championship. We'll be in Newcastle next month for that. They changed the venue from Stockton to Newcastle. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So he'll be on the electric karts for that then, is he? I'm assuming it's at the team sport venue, unless you mean... oh, no, you said indoor, so yeah, I presume that's where it'll be. I can't remember if I've asked Craig, but have you guys done Warden Law yet? I think it's classed as being in Sunderland, actually, but it's kind of Sunderland-Durham area. Oh, 14th of October, I'm away on holiday then, unfortunately. Oh, man, otherwise I definitely would have came along, mate. Yeah, it's a team sport, is it? Oh, good stuff. Yeah, have you ever done Warden Law? Like, it's classed as Sunderland-Durham, but that's an outdoor track. But really, really cool track, that one. It's on the proper karting championships. Super GT's race there as well. Going to Whitley Bay from the 9th to the 16th. Very nice. So that's where Layla's from. Layla lives in Whitley Bay. Or did live in Whitley Bay. We just moved slightly outside of Whitley Bay where it's a bit less expensive. Taking him for 3 practice sessions that week. Oh, mate, awesome stuff. You'll love it in Whitley Bay if you haven't already been. The beach and everything down there, the front is absolutely awesome. Looks a good track. It is. It's an awesome track. Obviously, they do a lot of the you know, you book it private, like the private bookings and parties and all that kind of thing, all the usual stuff. But yeah, it's on the championship calendar. Oh, a bit of contact almost. Oh, contact from everybody else behind towards each other. Luckily, we're okay. Right, okay, so we're going to go to lap 10 or 11 into the pits. This was an awesome race earlier in the week, so we're going to hope for another good one. Looks like we've got a good battle here brewing already. We're already only on lap 1 so far. Went up to the lighthouse, yeah, the St. Mary's Lighthouse. Absolutely awesome up there. Just not going to let this guy go around the outside. He's gone for the switchback. He almost got the cutback done there. That was cool. Didn't quite come off for him. This is going to be a good little battle, this, I think. Hopefully we don't make any stupid mistakes. I'm going to brake slightly earlier there. Just try and get a good run. Whilst I also remember Push brake balance to the back. Keep the tyres evenly worn, otherwise the fronts get absolutely done in around here. That wasn't the best exit there. Luckily, I think it's better than his. Let's go. Come on. He's got a bit of pressure behind him. He just went for an absolute dive bomb there. That's probably the nearest near miss I think I've ever had. Right, we've got 8 tenths, 9 tenths now. Can push this to over a second the gap. So I'm comfortable-ish at the moment. One point. Oh, no, he's almost lost it. He almost lost it. 2 seconds the gap now. Are we going to have a teammate this round? I presume they're still doing the teams. And what exactly do you mean, Larry? Or do you mean am I going to have a teammate? Because Jonathan was my teammate this year. If you're asking if I had one. Oh, or do you mean do you have one? Did you race this season by yourself, do you mean? Almost went a bit wide on that one there. 3 seconds the gap now. I've been very fortunate this race, I think. Oh, do you mean me and you on a team, Larry? Is that what you're asking? Sorry, I'm catching like half the comments half the time. Be up for that though. I think we normally switch to teammates each season, so whoever will have me, I guess. Oh, almost. Yeah, I'll tell you, Larry, absolutely. Absolutely. I normally just end up... I normally dead slow in the group chat to sort teammates and stuff like that. Just with work and everything like that. I normally end up seeing messages like 3 weeks after everyone's sent it, discussed it, agreed it, and then like moved on. and then I'll catch up like a couple of weeks later. So normally I miss everybody sorting teammates and all that kind of thing. Like I say, I think we normally switch it up each season, so... If you're happy having an absolute liability on your team, then that sounds good to me. Rightio, into the pits we go. Everybody follows. I don't think we're going to lose any places here, which is good. Oh no, I do. A couple of guys that have gone one more. It's either because they're fighting against themselves or they are going to try and go a bit longer, but as we see, or as we'll know, pitting bang in the middle of the race is the best way. So it might be because they're trying to scrap against each other. It's Schumacher. Oh, they're both going to the pits. There we go. We are going to be back up to the lead, up top of the race. 2.5 to the guys behind, or to the Greek behind us. Yeah, we normally do two drivers per team, if it works out that way. Sometimes there's always one left over if we don't have an even amount for the championship. But we normally try and have everybody on a team so they can try and work together a little bit for strategies and stuff like that. It used to work really well when we used to do that was well, race ruining worthy, I would say. We used to do allow tuning in the races, so it was all about tuning and setup of the cars. So that was where the teammates really managed to help each other for the setups and things like that. That was where that came in really helpful. Right, we've got a 1.5 second penalty, so this starts to make this a little bit of a challenge here. Serving the penalty. We're definitely going to lose a position here. Right, we're going to have to be right on the back of this guy. Let's go. 310s. I'm going to keep closing here. I'm not going to go for the move on this one. That'll be a little bit silly. I'm going to absolutely let him know that we're there. Max Power comes pushing his way through. We had some races with him last week, earlier in the week, very similar aggression, which we weren't really happy with. I'm sure he wouldn't be happy if we returned the favour there. Look at that. You're always going to make contact there, man. What is going on? Don't be doing that. Come on. I'm literally like driving by radar here at the moment. Oh my god. Had to go slightly defensive there, but that wasn't probably the most sensible thing I've ever done, because now that allows him a really good run down the straight. Oh, what are you doing, you knobhead? What are you doing? Really? No, so we do normally 7 rounds, something like that, and then we'll kind of mostly go through the group and kind of vote on track. So it's a different track each round, and then we have sort of practice sessions and stuff during the week if anyone can manage to find the time to get on and get a bit of practice in. I've got to say, a lot of them take it very seriously, myself included, so it's always really competitive, really good fun. But yeah, different tracks. And we'll know from the start of the season which tracks are going to be on what round. So if we did want to get some extra practice in, then we absolutely can do. Right, 2 laps left. I don't think we're going to really manage to make any inroads now. Really frustrating, that. Dirty driving from Max. And for once we're not talking about the F1. absolutely, mate. I'm sure you'll get up to speed quickly enough. But we normally do a good variety of tracks as well. We have done the Nürburgring, which was absolutely brutal. But we have a good variety of tracks, always really good fun. Everyone's nice, clean racing, respectful. No stupid overtakes like we've seen in this race today from Max there, who's now booted us off the podium. Well, that was a disappointing race, that one. But we'll jump straight in, because we're at 10 to 5 now, so we'll jump straight into back to manufacturers. The whole reason that we are doing this stream. Right, we've got all the tyres now, so we're all good there. Right, 2 seconds. I'm going to open these blinds a little bit. Try and get a bit more air in. Right, 2 seconds. I need to head downstairs. 2 seconds. I've got the window open, I know, it's brutal. Yeah, I'll keep the door open. Oh. Right. Layla's just got back. She's like, open the door. She's like, that room is absolutely boiling. It is quite warm in here, I've got to say. Right then, bit of free practice. Do we think we're going to have the exactly the same weather in this race as we did the last one? I'm all for a bit of rain, and I'm hoping that we do, but I hope it's true dynamic weather and it changes with each round. Because what we don't want is then this second round, everybody knowing, right, we need to pit lap 12 for inters, or and then onto the wets, and then, you know, that's not what we want. everybody knowing where to be at what time. Is that a yes, Bama, that it is dynamic weather, or that it's the same weather, exactly the same weather and timing in each round? Could I ask a massive favour? I haven't started that one yet, but it's gone cold. Gone warm. Could I get a cold one? Oh, cheers. Right, we should have enough time for finish this lap plus another 2 laps. We can start getting some guesses in on times if we want to. Oh, nearly. Oh, it was the same, was it, on each round? That's the only thing that's a bit disappointing then. But what we've got this round is a massive step forward from what we've had previously, so we can't complain too much, I don't think. You know what I need in this room? Like a mini air conditioning unit. That's what that is. It's not. That's a fan. And it's rubbish. Right, let's try and improve on this time then. .202 150. Alright, so half a tenth on there. Oh, well, actually, we're 2.5 tenths up already. We've got a mega exit there. I'm just going to lift ever so slightly, get turned in nice and early. Keep planted. 4 tenths up. This is looking good, this one. Oh, 6 tenths improvement. That's decent, that. 2016. Happy with that. Not too shabby. Let's see where what the timings are actually like for that one. I don't know where that is in relation to everyone else. Oh, a bit shit actually. So 6 tenths off Rory. It's normally Rory's normally a good gauge, to be fair. Interesting. Right, headphones back on. We're not getting to finish this next lap. I should have just carried straight on actually when I crossed the line. Just braked a little bit too late there. I was going to try and brake at the 50 instead of lifting earlier and then braking, but I couldn't quite make that one stick. Got you by a little bit. Is that on your time or on your guess of the lap time or on your actual time, Larry? Not too sure around here whether or not. I think definitely in the race you want brake bias to the rear, but you could possibly do with nudging it forward for the time trials. Right, we're going to jump straight in to the next one. Oh, beat your time. Oh, well, there we go. I have done a fair bit of practice on it, to be fair, by now. Are you going to be doing these events today, Larry, or are you not taking part? Surely you got it. Oh, we got Tomo. Look at this. We got Tomo in here. What a treat. You struggle with Suzuka. I think everyone does, doesn't it? It's such a difficult track. So difficult. There we go. Let's try and aim for some good quality times then. We basically get 2 push laps. That's what we get here. Binned it on the outlap. How embarrassing. Race the first one, fair play. Well, it's a long race. Make sure you have the inters and the wet tyres, because we didn't, and it ruined our race. So if you only get one go at it, it's a long race, this one. So yeah, don't make that same mistake I just did. Oh, Tom almost just ran wide. Ran straight off the track. Right, I was banking on him potentially for a slipstream, but that's not going to be happening now. Oh, gone too far. Right, we need to improve on that one on the next lap. Did that at Spa? Yes, I did. Yes, the 3-hour race. I was trying to think which what one you were meaning there, Larry. But yeah, 3-hour race. The rain came like an hour and a half in, whatever it was, and absolutely ruined it. Ah, man. Messed that one right up. Still P5, it's not too bad. 6/10 off the pole position. Right, let's try and improve this lap. That's much better than the last lap there. Oh, I didn't improve as much as I thought I would do there. P5 though. Yeah, Bama, if you add me on here, there's my ID on there, P6 there, Affinity Gaming 75. If you add me on there, I'll get you set up in the championships. Right, P6 in the end then, 4/10 off P1. I'm surprised it's in the Lancer. P1 in the Lancer, wow. Quite a lot of people in the Porsche here. We've got 4 Porsches, 5. Tomo at the back. Is Tomo planning on starting from the back? good would it be if we could use the soft tyres? Right, 35 laps here. This is literally an hour and 15-minute race, something like that. Let's go. Yeah, I think that's right, Larry. Actually, I think maybe we shorter players, or we had a couple of slots available. Absolutely mega with you in the championship now, though. Another challenge for Carlos up front normally. Here we go. Right, we're recording this one, so hopefully this all goes well. We might get a YouTube video out of this. Ah, that was it. Yes, you covered for John on a race. That was it. Yeah. Much to everyone's disappointment, actually, because I think you did really well, didn't you? You may have won, or did you P2 maybe, something like that? You did really, really well first race, though. Right, so we're starting P6. Here is to hoping we get a good race. We'll keep an eye on the weather radar. We'll have a quick nosy now. We've got a bit of rain, so it is exactly the same as the last one. I think we will come into the pits maybe lap 12, 13, something like that. P2, that was it, yeah. Did awesome first race. Not much warning. Right, P6, what can we do in this one? Let's go. Oh, there we go, Bama. Just got your friend request there. Get that accepted, just so it come up on my phone. Let's go. Definitely want to try and aim for a podium this race. Oh, not the best rejoin there. Don't want to get held up here now. Go, we're through. Right, let's try and catch up to these guys now. Right, what do we think then? I want to aim for a podium. Should we be aiming a little bit higher, do we think, or what? .6 the gap, 4.5 to the front. Let's keep trying to close. Oh, I'm going to nudge brake balance further back as well. Try and look after the fronts a bit better. Here we go then, P3 and 4 right in front of us. go, come on. We're closing to P4 now. Almost running wide there, just had to upshift to fourth. Try and get the car turned in. Or just to try and stop it from running wide. Right, let's start pushing, let's go, come on. Six tenths, we got him now. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. No! There it is. There it is. A mistake we didn't want to make. We've got a lot of damage now. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. Why hasn't it fixed the bumpers? It hasn't fixed the bumpers, so there's potential now that that pit stop was an absolute waste of time. Down now at P13. I'm going to go into the pits early when the rain comes this time round. That was pushing a bit too much. Just got caught out by the slipstream, lack of downforce. Heavy damage can be a killer, absolutely. Problem being though, it hadn't fixed the damage when we went into the pits there. So the damage on the front and rear bumper is still there. So I don't quite understand that one. No, I didn't click don't repair, definitely not. So I don't understand that. It did fix. There was issues with one of the wheels, and it's fixed that, but it's not fixed the bumpers. It said there was nothing to fix on the aerodynamics. So I think that's a bit of a bug or a glitch, because that doesn't make much sense. Hopefully it's something that we can kind of just drive through, possibly try and fix at the next pit stop if it lets us. The car doesn't feel much different, I've got to say that, thankfully. Yeah, really strange, yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, actually, on those high-speed corners, you definitely feel the difference. Don't feel it in the low speeds, obviously, but the high speeds there you definitely do. Right, this is going to be a bit of a recovery race now then. And maybe I should have done one more lap just to see how, whether or not it did affect it, whether it was worth staying out. Realistically, it probably was worth staying out, because I don't think we'll have lost the 7 seconds per lap or whatever it would have been to do an extra couple of laps until we need to come in on the mediums. So yeah, can't quite work that one out, although as we can see there, 9/10 down, so I'm saying I don't feel much of a difference. Clearly there is. Oh no, we're definitely losing a lot of top speed. Definitely losing a lot of top speed. How on earth didn't I notice that? We can't even get to the top end of 5th gear. Look how much time we lose on the straights. We're losing 10th after 10th after 10th. Can't even get to the top end of 5th yet. We should be in 6th gear by now. Man, that's frustrating, that. It's going to be a damage limitation kind of race, this now. Oh, man. Andre, how are we doing? We're not doing very well at all. We just had a big crash. And now I've got damage that I can't seem to get rid of. It still feels like I'm driving even with engine damage, to be honest with you. I really can't work this one out at the moment. We've got Tomo right behind us. Tomo giving us a nudge there. Bit of a bum draft. Little does he know, I don't think he was realising that we're actually just, despite the car saying that we've not got damage, we're driving with it, definitely. Tomo into the pits now. What's he going to go on to? See if he goes on to the inters here. Or has he just given up? Oh, he's gone on to the inters. I'm really hoping that when we go back into the pits, it fixes the damage. Otherwise, this is another waste of a race, which is really annoying. Look at that. That should be 4th still through there. Just the engine range is just absolutely done. Yeah, it didn't fix the bumpers, which was weird. It said that it had 0.004, so 4 thousandths of repairs, which is no time at all, 4 thousandths time worth of repairs to do to the suspension, and then that was it. That was all that it done. So look at the time that we're losing, though. We're just literally losing seconds over seconds. James, how we doing? Right, going to go one more, and then I'm going to jump into the pits, try and get onto the inters, and hope that it does the repairs for us in the pits this time round. I mean, there's just no acceleration there either. I actually felt like the car was alright at first, and then, because you're just expecting it to just limp around, and then you think, oh no, actually it's fine, thank God for that, it's still moving. And then actually when you realise, I've got no worries about spinning out there, because there's just no power in second gear at all. Alright, we've got rain here. I'm going to go into the pits now. Ironically, this is the only bit where I'm gaining time, because I've got no worries about the car spinning and losing grip. You literally can't go fast enough. Definitely didn't fix the do not fix. Genuinely, definitely did not. It said 0 point. So when you look, you know when normally it would say 4 seconds worth of repairs or 3 seconds worth of repairs. All it said was 0.004 seconds for suspension, which didn't make much sense, and then nothing else to fix. Let's just jump in now. Let's get it over with. Let's have a look. Hopefully now it shows us. To be honest with you, I think full wets, purely because after a couple of laps you need to be on the wets anyway. So do not refuel. There we go. It says it's showing no time to fix the repairs. So I'm not clicking don't repair. I'm leaving it as is. Take my hands away from the wheel. There you go. It's fixed it that time. How bizarre is that? How I do not understand that whatsoever. Oh my god. Now we got no grip on the wets. This was actually a bad idea. Should have done the inters. Oh man, I should have done the inters. This is like driving around on blooming sports tyres, this. This was a bad idea. Well, it's fixed it that time. It's frustrating that it didn't fix it the time before, because we've lost a load of time because of it now. But anyways, moving on. Right, well, we were aiming for a podium, but I very much doubt that we'll be aiming for that anymore. The problem being is that I'm going to wear the wet tyres out now because we've actually got no water for them to actually kind of work. We're just going to absolutely do them in on the dry track. No, oh, just kept a hold of that one. Just. Need to get on iRacing. I know. As you say, though, I need a PC for that. I think genuinely, my next purchase for this is probably going to be VR, the VR headset. I think that will be my next purchase. Really? What on earth's all that about? Oh, now we got damage on the front again. Really? Is he actually having a laugh? Seriously, come on. You've got to be joking. That is awful now. Now we got damage. The whole point of the full damage on the manufacturers is trying to avoid people being a prick like that. Safe to say it worked for most, but not for some. Right, we'll try and fix that in the next stop. Luckily it's not going to hinder us too much, being on the wet tyres already. But it's still not helping at all. I can feel it as I'm driving and trying to turn into some of these corners. Definitely feel it. Right, we're starting to get rain around here, which is good. This is what we want. Yeah, I think because the car spun round. That's a good question, actually. I assumed he did hit me on the front, just because that's where the damage was. I think he kind of got me side on, more so. But yeah, I don't actually know, to be fair. What I do need to do, though, is be one of the first to go onto the hard tyres if it does dry back up. I need to be one of the first on the hard tyres to try and gain back some of these places. But I think there's going to be parts of this track that is just wet now for the rest of the race, I'm presuming. God, even the wets are a bit lethal. How is the wet tyres still spinning like that? How have they got cars spinning like that? What's going on there? That doesn't feel right, to be honest. We're still just aquaplaning as if we're on the slicks. What's going on? Genuinely, something doesn't actually feel right about that. I'm not saying that we should be able to put our foot down and fly around the track, but they don't have as much grip as I feel that they should do, really. Alright, it's just about survival at the moment then. Is that you going, Larry? No worries at all. Oh, God. I shall catch you in a little bit, Larry. Look at this bottle. Right, genuinely, there's something wrong with this car. Why doesn't I have the grip like that? I think it still thinks I'm on. I know we've worn out our tyres a lot more than everyone else, but it feels like I'm still on slicks, genuinely. Or inters at best. And I don't quite understand that. Get off the curbs. Oh! Ah, contact. Whoever's at the lead of this race has just done it absolutely perfectly, to be honest. I'm 1 minute 18 seconds away from them. Right, we've got Enzo behind us. Right, 3 more laps, the rain should have moved out. Yeah, looks like you'd probably not be wrong with that. How has the Porsche got so much more straight line speed than me? What's going on there? There's something not right about this car. After that, I don't think it's mapped back the lack of damage correctly after it's fixed it. There's just something not driving right about this at all. Genuinely. I feel like I'm still driving a broken car. And it feels almost like I can't map the grip of the wet tyres to this car because nobody else is sliding around like me on the wets. The whole point of the wets is they clear the water. Look at that, just random surge of power from the Porsche. Genuinely, there's just something not right at all. I can't quite work out what it is. It feels like I'm still driving a fully broken car despite it saying it's fixed the damage. And I just don't understand where everyone else has got the grip that I should be having. Call it a day, put the kettle on. Yeah, front left wheel damage, I'm kind of accounting for that, but there's still something just doesn't feel right about the car at all. I can't quite put my finger on it, to be honest with you. See, there, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. The brakes were on, and then there was almost as if, like, I don't know. I can't even explain that. It was like I'd lifted off the brakes without lifting. I don't know if there's actually an issue with my pedals or what, but yeah, I made it further than I did the first race, that's true. I'm wondering whether I should jump onto the Inters now. I am spiking the throttle a little bit too much than I should be really, but in places. But there's some elements of this just doesn't really make much sense. Just feels like it's not. I can't even explain it. It doesn't feel like it's mapped correctly at all. There's no way on earth that dodgy left front accounts for 20 seconds of time lost to the leader over whatever it is, 6 laps. How does that work? Oh God, come on. Right, do you think we should be on inters for a few laps? Or do you think that's not worth it? Stay on the wets until we need to go to the slicks? What do we think? Let's get a decision made before we get into the pits here. What do we reckon? Onto the inters. Right, inters it is. Let's hope for the best. There, look at this. See, it's done it again. 0.002 of suspension. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost with this. See if it actually fixes it. There, it's left the front bumper again. Oh, I can't work this one out. I cannot work this game out. Why has it done that then? Yeah, it's like you can only fix one thing at a time. That's would seem about right at the moment for what it looks like and feels like. Got a lot more grip on the inters though. Couple of more laps on the inters and then we'll jump on to the slicks. It's been a horrendous day of racing this. Here comes the sun. That's what we're after. Well, I've made up 4 seconds to the leader on the inters, but it's not going to have been worth being on them, I don't think. They're all fixing Stroll's car. Oh, if that's a spoiler to F1 qualifying, please leave it at that. If that's a F1 spoiler, please no more. I was meant to pin a comment at the top of the chat saying no F1 spoilers. Going to be catching up on qualifying after the stream. I presume it'll be a Max Verstappen pole as usual, but excited to see who gets P2 basically. Right, should we jump in now onto the hard tyres, do we think? We're not really going to gain much time back. And tremendous. At least the gravel did what it was meant to do. Donuts for the fans. Sadly not by choice. Oh, there's a bit of contact as well. That's nice clean racing, my friend. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. Now we got damage behind as well. Those guys, P2 and 3, are looking to take the gamble by the looks of things. Get themselves onto the slicks again. See you later, Craig. No worries at all, mate. Have a good weekend. Cheech, how you doing, mate? Welcome. I'm sick of the sight of this pit stop now. Or this pit lane. Right, onto the slicks we go. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. Right, too early for the dry tyres, clearly. Way too early still. If you can stay on the dry line, maybe it's worthwhile. But coming out of the pits there, why on earth I didn't think that the pits would still be wet. Obviously they would be. Oh, and then we just had to play off. Ah, give up. Oh, give up. Fuck. Ah. Right, we're going to call it a day there. Oh man, that's so frustrating. So annoying. But what can you do? Oh man, devastated. Right, we're going to call it a day there. I'm going to go catch up on the F1 qualifying. Oops. I have a feeling that James has just given a slight spoiler. But I'm going to go find out what that is. So I'm going to go watch that. Hopefully everybody has themselves a good weekend. Enjoy the F1 tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I've not seen any of the practice yet, so I don't know too much on who's going to be looking the favourite. It probably is going to be Max and Red Bull, but we shall check it out and we shall find out. I'll not be streaming tomorrow because we don't have any British Heart Foundation, but we will be doing Monday night stream as usual. Next week, the following week, I think I'm down in London, so but that's next week. We'll worry about that then. So there we are. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. That has been a real challenge. That I think the manufacturers is off into the right direction, definitely. But there's a couple of things there that I think a lot of people are going to end up quitting out. Like we've gone from a race of 16 people to 10, so that's really not good. And then obviously I've quit out there as well. Loads of people are going to be doing that. So you're going to have a load of DNFs because of this championship being set up the way that it is, which I think is a good thing. People, you know, I don't know. You're a lot more inclined to stick with the race when you know you've only got three slots, as opposed to we used to have like 10 a day. So it was easy to go, oh, sorry, I'll do the next one. But yeah, that one was just a little bit too much there. So there we are. Hopefully, anyways, we will definitely be back on Monday. So hopefully we'll see everybody there. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it-ish. It's been in the middle for me, that one. Challenging race, but, you know, still sort of good fun. And then I think that the rest of the Nations Cup stuff and the manufacturers alternates and is all on Saturdays, if I remember. So we'll try and get a few more Saturday streams in as well. But other than that, hopefully everyone has themselves a good weekend, and I shall see you all on Monday. Toodles!